Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I have to confess to you that I have a lot of fun and sometimes I laugh like crazy when I read some headlines of some publications, some articles, and realizing that these guys are trying to be so weasel that they use such idiotic euphemisms to express some ideas and to give the right spin to a story that is so low, infantile level. But hey, they're doing it because it works. It works. So I'm going to show you here a few articles about this subject. The subject is this: Israel will reoccupy Gaza after they do whatever they want to do in Gaza, and nobody will do squat about it. Nobody. United States will talk, would pay lip service. You're gonna say, hey, don't do that. Come on now, everybody, don't do anything. Everybody, don't do anything. I'm right here. All right, I'm right here. Hey, Israel, come on. And Israel says, yes, yes, yes. Keep doing it, and so on. So they are talking about reoccupying Gaza as if the current situation, the current status of Gaza is free, independent, and sovereign. I will explain how things are. And they use euphemisms. So Netanyahu says, well, we're going to take control of Gaza. What does that mean? So let me show you this article first. Coming from USA Today, Netanyahu indicates Israel plans to control Gaza after its war with Hamas ends. Control Gaza. It's like you control a child from not doing some bad stuff. Or for your own protection in self-defense. Yeah, okay, got it. Now we got these guys right here. Biden opposes, quote unquote, reoccupation of Gaza by Israeli forces, U.S. John Kirby says. Opposes reoccupation. This is just talk. They don't care. They want Israel to take care of stuff over there. And after Israel is satisfied, whatever the outcome is and satisfies Israel, then U.S. goes along with that. Israel will not do, U.S. will not do anything. Just talk and pretend they are, oh my God, you do this, oh my God, stop. And the guy keeps, no. Anyway, next one. Reuters, U.S. opposes Israeli occupation of post-conflict Gaza. So they oppose occupation. That's the word, occupation. All right, or reoccupation. And here is the most weasel euphemistic title. Israel will take responsibility for Gaza for an indefinite period, says Netanyahu. Now, responsibility for Gaza. That is like, for instance, you have a abductor. So you have a criminal who abducts a woman, right? Takes the woman in the basement, chains her over there, okay? And after kaparak, he claims that he will take responsibility for that woman. Actually, he saved her. He took her from the streets, took her in his basement, put some chains around, legs spread and whatever, and he just takes responsibility for an indefinite period because she cannot function. He will take responsibility, or he will just take not occupation. That was what? Take control. Is that what it was? Yes, we'll take control of the woman. You should not be the one taking control or giving services or taking responsibility of that entity. If that entity, in this case that I gave you example, is a woman or a man, a free person. So how can you take responsibility? You're going to occupy it. Okay, they reoccupied. Some idiots, like unfortunately a guy that I like sometimes, I like that he's smart. And he's kind of a good debater, but he's a weasel. That's Ted Cruz, the senator of Texas. Why? Look how Trump smashed him, destroyed him in the debate. And he was one of the great debaters in college and so on. And he's very smart, but Trump destroyed him. Why? Because you see, there are certain things that are undefendable. Because the reality is right there. You can't twist it like, it's right there. It's right there. And the same thing with Ted Cruz took offense that Israel doesn't occupy, is not an occupier. But what do you call them being? Now, let me tell you from reoccupy, take possession, or whatever euphemism you want to control of responsibility of Gaza. Let me tell you what was before that. Before that, and you tell me what kind of example you can use in real life. All right, you have one person who controls another person's movement. So this person cannot go left, right, up, down until that one person decides. And then this person also decides if that person has water, food, electricity, a toilet. How do you call that little thing? I call it a cell, a jail cell. So Israel had the power when things happened on October 7th, after that, to turn off the water, electricity, food, and close the country. It has the authority. It's like you would say, well, Mexico has the power to, let's say, close the borders of the United States of America. How can you do that unless you control everything? So the situation in Gaza was not an independent, free, flourishing, because, no, it was as a prison cell. That's what Gaza. So now it takes control. You don't take control, you had control. You gave like a parent to a kid liberty, freedom, left and right, how much you wanted. You take control, you already had control. Take responsibility, you had. That shows in 1 second you had all these things covered. And now you attack them and you're gonna be over there to stay. What did he say? Netanyahu plans to control Gaza after its war. You already control it. Biden opposes reoccupation. Reoccupation meaning what? That you don't have troops over there. Everything else is controlled. Why do you want to go over there and have troops killed? Keep them outside and like a prison and a inmate. So again, euphemisms. And again, U.S. opposes Israel's occupation. They don't care. Israel will take responsibility, the Telegraph says, for Gaza for indefinite period, says Netanyahu. Because those guys can't govern themselves. We're so good, and the United States created such a nice Middle East that now we have to just take over because, I don't know, they're just guys are something, you know what I mean? This is the world we live in, and we're supposed to support this worldview. And if you don't, you're called names, and you're attacked personally. When you know that's more to the issue than the way it's being portrayed. So my friends, yes, Israel will just go over there, do whatever it wants, whatever it already does, and then, the United States will come and ask, excuse me, Israel, yes, excuse me. What? Don't bother me. I apologize, excuse me. Can I say something? Yeah, quick, I'm in a hurry here to take care of some stuff. The United States will beg to do this. If there would have been any other country with a population of below or under 10 million people with that surface doing this to another population, we would have had NATO troops already bombing that area, don't you think? But hey, that tells you how what is the real vision, United States' vision for a rule-based world order. Some people can do certain things, some people definitely cannot do anything unless this guy decides. Because why? Self-appointed judge and law enforcement and prosecutor and all that, which is Al Capone. And it's not really Al Capone. Al Capone is just used. There's some other forces behind Al Capone that use the U.S. Look how nice it works with Israel, how with white gloves touches Israel, and with flowers. What does that tell you? Who's a subordinate here? The mighty United States, we the people, America, we? Okay, and you have the fanatics who are waiting for, I don't know, the end of the world because someone is going to come and take them on the journey somewhere to, and they They are giving full support to Israel, obviously, and they see this as a prophecy. It's the end of the world. The signs are here. The signs. I've been in many churches, my friends. Just to, and it's a hurricane. The signs. Oh my God. Anyway, I thought the Greeks solved that 2,400 years ago, but we're still over there at the level of superstitions, and the thunder is Zeus, or the plague is the locusts coming because we did something against the guys. Anyway, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.